Season 3, day number 3. I'm Physicast, and with me I have the one, the only, the Professor.
Professor Juju. Actually, I was just Juju, but Hungry Cuz decided to give me his professor because of my analysis, right?
Oh, yep.
Because of my analysis of the Mobile Legend games that transpired a few weeks ago. Really good games. We talk about teams that are really about having fun, having their
Mm-hmm.
own kind of meta,
Yep.
right? We talk about teams that have their kind of rojak meta, right? And I'm
Ooh.
really really looking forward to seeing more of that rojak meta. So what is rojak meta? Right? This is what I coined the term. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone here we know, right? What are the picks? Right? We have this meta game. Everyone know what is the right picks. But I think the beauty of Campus Legends and especially Mobile Legends,
Mm-hmm.
right? That I've noticed is that people just pick what they want. And I think that's more beautiful. That's better to watch, right? I mean,
Exactly.
when
Yep.
we can see something like Zilong, we can see Franco, they are not often picked, right? But in this collegiate championships,
Mm-hmm.
we can see that. We can see that here in a tournament live setting. And so far I haven't seen it really working that well. Like the off meta. Some did, right?
Yep.
Some did. Like I think the other way I saw a Hanabi, a Hanabi pick, and I was like, "Psh, Hanabi, this person's gonna lose. But he won with a Hanabi.
Yep.
Right? It got to the late game, Hanabi got out of control, and I'm just hyped up. I'm looking forward to more.
Yep. Exactly. This is the perfect time for you to try off meta picks.
Yes,
When this is a group stage,
yes.
so it doesn't matter. You can try whatever you want to try and just entertain the viewers out there that watching the
Exactly,
picks.
entertain me.
Entertain
Entertain
us
me and my
more than the
co-caster
viewers.
and my co-caster Physicast. Yeah. Right. So but I think that if your team is more, I think if some of these collegiate teams are more towards having the standard meta picks,
Yep.
that's fine. Right. You do you. But,
Mm-hmm.
but for the teams out there, if today is like, I'm gonna show them my 5 tank combo, my 5 tank draft, or my 5 marksman draft, so I'll be behind you. I will cheer for you. Right? Whether you win or if you win, good. Right? If you don't win, I tell you, you won my heart.
Yeah. The
you
most
won,
important thing
you
is you
won my
have to
heart.
win his heart.
Yeah.
All right. So just talking about the game briefly, we have four series to be played today. The
Mm.
first one will be ITECE against ITECC, which is the defending champions.
Wow.
Yep.
So it's East versus Central, right?
Correct.
College East versus College Central.
Yep.
Exciting, exciting. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, so looking at their standing so far, ITECE is 1-1. All right.
Okay.
ITECC is 2-0.
Undefeated. Okay,
Undefeated
but
so
it's just
far.
the first two BO3 so far.
Yes,
All
correct.
right, just the first two series so
So
far.
I don't know, man. ITECE, I think this is the battle of the ITEs,
Mm.
right? You can
Mm.
say that. And I believe whoever wins this, I know it's too early to say,
Yep.
but this kind of give them the bragging rights.
Yes.
If whoever
Right.
wins this, I'm the best in the
And
ITE.
it's also very psychological, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
I mean,
true.
like when they go to the playoffs, right? Then any team's like, we lost to them in the qualifying rounds, right? In the
Yeah.
group stages, and then there's this psychological factor. So I think what they win now is I think will actually to some extent it will carry on forward to the playoffs.
Correct, correct. And then game number 2, we have Kaplan against TP. Game number 3, NYP versus NP, which is
Mm.
Ngee Poly. Game number 4, the final game will be SMU versus SIT. So those are the games
Okay.
that are going to play today. Now let's talk about. Okay, I know you casted for week 1, right?
Yes.
I casted week 2, and
Yes.
the trend for week 2 basically is Johit Selena, 100% picks.
Ah,
Okay,
yes.
and then
Yes.
we didn't see Yif at all, 100% ban.
Okay.
What about
Yes.
week 1? Is it the same or different?
No, week one, I think we had NYP, and
Mm-hmm.
they were like, they had standard bans coming in, like they banned the Eves, they banned the Matildas, but what they decided to pick was like Zilong and Franco.
Oh, I,
And
I
th-
watched that Franco. I watched that Franco game.
yes, I mean they didn't do well,
Mm-hmm.
but I was excited because I was with Hungry Cast and I
Mm-hmm.
said, anybody at you know that is facing that hook into the second follow up from Zilong. So there's a date anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care who you are. You are a tank. You can be a gatot. You are dead,
Yeah.
right? So but I mean they managed to pull it off. So I think it was more of a thing about execution. But the Zilong did get a first blood. He was
Wow.
3-man tower dive. He get a first blood before he died, and that was very impressive. But then from then on, then it was just a bit downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So props to NYP. I was from NYP, so in my heart, I still root lah, secretly lah,
Secretly, yeah.
secretly.
I agree
Secretly
that.
root for the poly that I'm from the university that I'm from. So yeah. What about you? Who were you? How was your cast in? How was your games in week 2?
Week two was pretty meta lah, I would say.
Very standard,
Yeah,
right?
I will not say it's
Selena and the
boring.
jaw heads.
Yeah,
Yes, I get it. Selena and jaw heads. I understand why, but I guess it's still a competition, so people
it
still want
is.
to bring their best strategy. If it works for them in their ranked games and their 5-man queues,
Yeah,
I see no reason why not.
yeah. But hopefully this week number three brings out a lot of rojak meta, because
Yes.
last week we have new patches, which
Yes.
means it's a new season for Mobile Legends.
Right.
So all mythic now epic again.
Yeah, it was rank reset.
Yeah, it was ranked.
Yeah, it
reset.
was rank reset. I have many friends that are just fiercely playing right now. It's like why the sudden rank just reset.
Mm.
And then I just logged in. I claim my free skin. I hope you guys claim your free skin as well.
Yep, I definitely did. So let's hope there's more rojak meta coming in, especially when you have new patches where heroes rework, like Karina.
Oh
heroes
yes,
rework,
Karina, Alpha.
Minotaur.
Yes.
So I don't mind actually having a off meta pick, but
Mm.
before we do, let's go straight to the first game. We have ITECE going against the defending champion ITECC. So this is the first game, the first banning phase for these two teams. Let's
IT
see.
College East versus College Central. Yes, I think we still see the scary names. Explorer Bento. We see AMT Sky. We see Impunity Jordan. Yeah, I think those are the players to look out for ITECC.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think I think just in case you are not sure who they are at home, these are the people that they had some sort of representation in the season 1 of Singapore MPL.
Yep, the Explorer Bento, that's it. I remember that guy.
Yep.
So it seems like Matilda and Eve will be standard priority bans for both teams. And I believe based on the bans itself, we won't see any Rojak coming in.
I think based off the bans, yes. But I think it's still too early to say. I think sometimes even if one pick is different, that's Rojak enough for me, man.
Okay.
It's just Rojak enough. Man. I can do with one off meta pick. And
Okay.
I'm pumped and I'm excited to go.
Alright, so let's see who is going to be the first pick for
Alice,
College
okay,
East.
very standard pick. Very standard pick. Very good in the late game. Very divey, able to sustain long sustained fights, and people just don't like dealing with her because of a sustain. Not massive amount of sustained damage or burst as you expect from a hyper, but still a solid pick overall. And we will see the Jawhead.
Again! Jawhead and Selena, a repeat of week number 2. And
Don't need to
one.
be a professor to see this coming. Oh yes! Are the teams tuned in and they listened to I can do with a high loss.
Yeah, high loss
I
is-
like
yeah.
I like high loss.
I do too.
I like a high loss. I don't mind a high loss. But usually high loss is good for scenarios where I think it's very melee heavy.
Ah, okay.
Right. Usually when it's melee heavy, then a high loss tend to shine. If they are very kitey, then no. And yeah, we see that last second swap to Kufra, which is recently meta again. So he kind of fell off the meta when the meta transitioned to a support meta, where the roamer was more of like a Rafaela or a Estes, like we saw in MPL season 1. But
Yep.
now is the comeback of tanks again. So we are seeing tanks come back to the meta. Supports are still around. We still see some healers come back from time to time. But I think it's now more interchangeable with tanks for the roamer pick.
Exactly.
Now this is something different, right? The Ruby is something that we do not see very often. In fact, in the last week that in the first week that I casted with Hungry, I think we saw maybe one Ruby at most.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is something that is not seen very often.
Your team is
Okay, for the next two bands, Isanshin and Benedetta.
Pretty much standard.
Standard, I don't understand the Isanshin. Okay, I see the Isanshin band. I think maybe because they might be looking to pick up another hyper here, then it will make sense. Right?
Okay.
So they do.
Your
So I
team
think they're
is
trying to
picking.
what they're trying to do here is they're trying to limit the hyper pool before they pick the hyper. That's why in the third ban they will ban a hyper as well.
Exactly. Okay, by the looks at CC, ITECC, College Central,
Mm.
they have a lot of CCs coming in, like Ruby, Joyhead, and Selena.
Yep.
Wow, that's going to be a problem in the game, man.
Yes, but I think on the other side of IT College East, rounding off the draft with if they round off the draft with Eudora, then their CC game is not too far
Your
off as
team
well.
is
So you
picking.
got Kufra, again, I think 2 out of 3. I think in fact all of his abilities have some degree of crowd control. We got Paquito, we have Alice. So they already have 4 heroes with lockdown,
Okay.
right? On the side of College East. College Central, yeah, I guess 3 out of 5 heroes?
So wow, if they were to pick Hayabusa, this is the first time I see a no marksman setup. Yep.
Yep.
So no marksman.
Yep, so it will be a
Hayabusa.
no marksman setup, which I think is still fine, right? I think there has been metas in the past where we see 0 marksman, they go for assassin pick. In fact, this is a double assassin comp, right?
Yep.
But the Hayabusa here, I would expect to take more of a, you know, split push kind of role.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
so Haya is likely to go. I would expect Haya to go to the goal lane. Alright, I would expect Haya to go to the goal lane. Just focus on farming, focus on pushing out, and in the late game, I mean, in the late game they should have 2 assassins to deal with. So, you know, for the side of College East is gonna be a little bit problematic having to do with 2 assassins at once. But if you ask me, I think the harder composition to play will still be on the side of College Central.
CC.
Yeah, because
okay.
you have Selena is not easy to land stuns on Selena. So I
Yep.
think there's more coordination that they have to do on their side. But if they do pull it off, yeah, they're gonna be rewarded.
Alright, so this is the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Campus Legends Season number 3. First game for today, ITECE against CC, the defending champions. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. It seems like both teams are going to go with the 1-3-1 composition. And we're going to focus here up in the top lane. But we're going to go down here in the middle. It's going to be 2v2 as of now. I think both hypers are just trying to get to level 4.
Yep. So I think ITE CE right now I think they're trying to look for an edge, right? What's the game plan right now? Their game plan right now is to look for a very solid early game lead. It looks like there's gonna be a kill.
Okay, Joyhead was using the injector just now to get the Roger, but the Roger, look at that, securing the first blood on that Selena. So that was a backfire coming in from CC. The idea was there, but there was not a lot of support coming in on the side of CC.
So this is what CE wants to do right now. CE wants to get, you know, the early game lead and try to snowball and hard from there and try to end the game before ITECC reaches the late game mark.
Exactly, so we are here in the mid lane once again. Kufra there up top. We'll see Ling securing his level 4 there. And Paquito, we're going to go one-on-one against Hayabusa in the XP lane.
But if we look at the goal, right, I think the teams are still kind of even. Looks like, oh, there might be a kill here on Bento.
Bento, I think Bento's going to go down. There you go, double kill there. 2 kills coming in, 2-0-0 KDA for the Team Destroyer using Roger. Selena.
Yeah, he's
versus
truly
Arrowhead.
destroying
It
them.
is.
He's truly destroying the team.
Seems like the turtle will be spawned. The first turtle is spawned in the bottom lane, but it seems like both teams look at that Hayabusa using that quadrant to escape.
Wow.
And Eudora with that lightning securing the kill.
He got picked up by that catapult.
Yep,
right? You saw that, right? He got
exactly.
killed by the catapult.
There you go. I think that both teams will be converging in the bottom lane. The first turtle is out. Roger starting that turtle. Here comes his teammate on the side of CE, but it seems like there's no contest coming in from CC.
Oh, there is. I think Ling is trying to get this one.
There you go. Eudora securing that kill on the Jawhead. Ling with that Tempest Blade trying to seek a kill on that Roger. He wants that Roger so bad. But look at Selena. But Ling securing the kill on that Hyper on CE. So there's going to be 1-for-nothing trade-off for the side of CC.
I think this might be a 2-for-nothing soon.
Abyssal Arrow just
And
misses.
I think she should be fine. Right, unless Ling tries to. No, I don't think Ling is going for that kill. But that was devastating,
Yep.
right? Because they lost all their early game lead and they gave up the turtle. So I think now ITECC is on a 500 goal lead. Still kind of small, still kind of okay. And another kill.
There you go, Hayabusa with that kill up in the middle. So CC is up in terms of scores. They are 4-3, not so bad. But Ling securing that orange buff from that Roger. He's going to escape with the help of his teammate Ruby's there. So both teams are not going to engage. But look at that flicker trying to save himself, Paquito. Is there going to be any catch up here from Ling? Nope. So yeah, both teams. Look at Selena with that flicker securing that kill. That was an on point Abyssal Arrow by Eudora 1-for-1 with that revenge kill.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was a good consolation, right? So at the end of the day, if Selena just went unpunished there, that would be so devastating.
Exactly. Okay, Kufra being super. I think Kufra have not died yet. Okay, he died once. So 0-1-2.
So far, so good. Item seems pretty standard so far. I think right now. Oh, another fight.
That was a nice I'm offended into the turret. Selena securing that kill. Ling wants this Eudora so bad. Does he have his Tempest Blade? He's not going to activate it just yet, but securing the kill there. So it's going to be 3-0 on the side of CC. That was a huge fight, but here comes the Tempest Blade inside the T2 turret. Paquito goes down in the hands of Hayabusa. That was a huge fight from CC.
That was beautiful from Selena. Just an arrow in, and then Ling just trusted Selena's arrow, went for the follow-up before the arrow even hit, and that resulted in the kill for Paquito.
Exactly. So this is the second turtle I believe is going to go with CC, but they're not going to go for it as of yet. It seems like they're trying to steal that purple buff, but Roger managed to secure that one, and there you go. Link will start the turtle and his teammates will start to zone out the opponents.
I think right now ITECC with the lead is gonna be an uphill battle, and again their tanks being picked off here.
There you go, Hayabusa with that kill again being picked off. Jawhead there with that injector on the Paquito, but look at the Tempest Blade. He went to the back lane, but Roger securing the kill on that Selena. He wants that Jawhead. It's going to be 2v2. Look at Bento using that skill to escape. He will go down on the hands of Roger. Double kill. So that was a huge fight coming from both teams, but it's going to be 2-for-1 trade-off on the side of CC.
Well, it's still a 3k goal lead, right? We still see a 3k goal lead. I think ITECE just had a little bit of constellation kills there. Now they're just scaffolding into the mid game, so we really have to see how they're gonna play out the next few minutes. The next few minutes is gonna be very crucial for them. If they can continue with the momentum that they do now, they may have a chance in this game.
Alright, so we're going to focus here in the bottom lane. T1 turret is going to go down. So one turret for each teams now. So in terms of objective, they're pretty much even the scores.
Yeah. And but for ITECC they have 2 turtle lead, right? So I think they secured the past 2 turtles. So that's and it's reflective of the current goal lead for ITECC over ITECE right now.
Alright, we are going to focus here in the top lane. So it's going to be 4v5 right now. It seems like a Ling is going to go down in the bottom. So no fight is going to happen just of yet.
I think Alice is doing a good job of splitting ITECC up right now. She's just constantly side pushing and then pushing the waves with superior speed and then trying to do some rotations. But so far, still nothing is convertible yet.
Exactly, that was a nice I'm offended.
Well, that was a
Ruby.
conversion. That was a conversion for a kill.
Yep, exactly. So it seems like it's going to be 4v3 up here. There was a nice Abyssal Arrow. Here comes in. Ling just dive into the tower at the T1, but look at Roger. Roger's not going to escape there. It's going to be 2v1. So Roger's going to go down 3-0 on the side of CC, and they secure the T1 turret up in the middle.
The arrows are devastating. Fizzy, the arrows is just so on point today, right? We are looking at a 60-70% hit rate. That's just insane.
Exactly, and Jawhead is doing well as well, opening the map for his teammates. And look at Alice. Alice trying to escape with that blood ore, and she manages to escape. But look at Ruby starting out the third turtle of the game, and it seems like it's going to be no contest here coming in from CE.
And Alice should be looking to contest for this, yeah.
Yep, there you go. Alice and Roger's going to be 4v2. Are they going to win this fight? Here comes Kufra with the Tyrant's range and the bouncing bomb combo. Tempest of Blade has been activated by Ling, but he's going to escape. So no fight coming in from CC. They just reset.
Oh, but CE is still so far behind, but they may be able to get another kill here.
There you
Oh,
go.
but gets killed instead. Gets killed instead. Good attempt by the Kufra, but now we are just staring down a 6,000 gold lead. And it's just so difficult to get back right now for ITECE. I really think they have to look for a one at a time kind of pick off, right? I think if it's a full-on team fight, you know, with the goal difference, with the goal deficit, it's just a little bit too difficult.
Okay, there you go. Securing that kill there, Ling. Here comes Hayabusa. He wants that. Oh, look at that recall.
The VM.
Look at that recall.
The
and
recall
emotes.
spam coming out already in game number 1.
Again, Ion Fended and that Abyssal Arrow hits. Eudora managed to secure the kill. There you go. There's a nice ejector there by Joyhead. Trying to save himself, but nowhere. He's going to go
And
down.
ITCC paid dearly for their recall spam.
Exactly.
They paid 3 kills for their recall spam.
Okay, look at it. It seems like ITC, they're pretty much evenly matched at this point
Oh
of time.
wow,
But
look at the
Ling.
damage.
Wow. Roger is said, look at his KDA. He's like 632. That's huge for a jungler up in the middle.
I think the Roger can rename himself to the CC Destroyer.
Yep, and even his name, the Team
I think it's called
Destroyer.
the CC Destroyer. Right.
Just up top, Tempest Blade has been
Well,
activated,
speaking of
trying to
destroying,
secure
oh,
that.
he whiffed! He whiffed the dash on the Ling. If not, he would have secured that kill.
Yep, and here comes the team Hayabusa with that Quad Shadow, trying to secure the kill, but he trying to escape that. Abyssal Arrow misses. Jawhead trying to use that Flicker Injector, but up to no avail, so...
Managed to flicker out in time.
Exactly, so both teams will be trying to get this. I think CC is going to steal this purple buff. But here comes Alice.
Paquito
Alice
doing
in the front
Paquito
line.
things.
There he goes. It's going to be any fight coming in. Hayabusa securing that kill there. Tempest Blade will be activated here, trying to secure the kill on Paquito. He going to get that. Selena helping out with that kill. So it's going to be Kufra all alone together with Roger. Kufra is going to get ejected.
Kufra's just way too ahead. It's way too ahead. No way Roger is going to follow up with that.
Exactly, so they are going to focus here in the inhibitor turret down at the bottom. Roger there, he's all alone, misses that one.
Oh.
That's crazy. He's not going to engage, right? Okay, here comes Eudora.
Yeah,
trying to
he
help his
shouldn't be.
teammates.
Well, I mean, good control from Roger. If I was a Roger right there, I would have really wanted to go in, but he was in that situation. He had to watch his towers go down helplessly.
Exactly. So the lot is up. Alright, I don't know why they are not going for the lot here, side of CC.
I think they should soon. Still trying to push out the waves. Bottom is not very pushed out due to the tower still being up. So I think Haya's looking to push out that tower. Perhaps they might be waiting on Retribution cooldown as well.
Alright.
Right, you really want to go for that Lord with Retribution up.
Okay, there you go. So both teams will be converging here in the lot. So is it a good idea for CE to contest for this lot? It seems like CC is getting the upper hand.
I think they definitely want to force this, but I think anything can happen at a lot fight. You may be, I think even with the current goal deficit, CE still has a chance to win at a lot fight. But ITECC knows that they can only lose through a lot fight right now. So, you know, they are kind of hesitant. You can tell that they're kind of hesitant and not just straight up forcing it. And I think that's good discipline on the part of ITECC.
Exactly. So it seems like both teams will be converging here in the bottom. Hayabusa trying to open up that map awareness for his teammates. Abyssal Arrow hits no one. There you go. Kufra trying to charge him.
Oh,
but
and they
to no avail.
started the Lord.
Yep, they are. And it seems like CE is not going to be contesting for that long.
Oh!
What happened
Oh!
there?
He dashed. Like, so the moment Link jumps away, Roger activated his dash and he secured the kill right there and then.
There you go, another team fight is gonna break down. Roger is on fire.
Wow!
3 kills so far. He's gonna chase that one. He's gonna chase Paquito securing the kill there. on that jawhead. So instead of
This-
CC securing the Lord, is CE.
This is exactly it. The only way they lose is at a lot fight. No other way.
Has slain the Lord.
There's no other way they lose unless it's at a lot contention. Fizzy.
Wow. Okay, so now CE has the Lord. What should they do moving forward?
Okay, so you can tell. Look at how they are split up right now. They are the side laners are pushing the side lanes. Even Kufra, right? He's working on the lane in the middle. The team is relatively healthy except Kufra, but that's fine because it's a tank. So now the Lord is already up, right? So they have two things that they can choose to do: push with the Lord in the same lane, or split away from the Lord and push another lane. Try to secure two things at once.
Alright, so here comes Lord knocking in the T2 turret down in the bottom. It's going to be 3 of the CE members going to be focusing on the Lord. But look at that, Paquito trying to engage there when the Abyssal Arrow hits
Oh,
Paquito. Is there going to be any setup coming in? But no, look at CE retreating into the inhibitor turret. Joy is going to kill on Paquito. I think the inhibitor turret down in the bottom is going to go
It
down.
should be going down.
Yep, Hayabusa securing the kill, but look at Roger.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Roger. Look at that.
No,
Can we see a wipeout? Triple
No,
kill.
Alice was splitting the whole time, right?
Wow.
Which is a little bit questionable, to be honest, because I don't think, yes, her split push is kind of good, but her ability to down towers isn't. So I think Alice could have more value, going to the bottom lane to help push with a team, but in this case she didn't, and as a result we see the wipeout of the rest of her teammates.
Yep, so now CC is trying to take advantage of that mistake coming in from CE, and it seems like CE is getting the upper hand right now.
Yes. Right now we see 47k gold to 50k gold. Yes, it's a 3,000, 2,000 gold lead, but it really doesn't matter. Because in the grand scheme of things, after the 40k mark, everybody more or less has their core items. Your core is almost at 5 to 6 items. So it really doesn't matter at this point what the goal difference is. So we are now deep into late game. And I would still favor the composition on the side of ITECC, right? But the wild card here is this. The wild card is Roger, right? We see insane amount of damage coming from Roger. And he is the sole reason why ITECC is having so much trouble right now.
Exactly, and his KDA shows it,
Yeah.
11-5-2.
Yeah,
You know?
11-5-2. You don't want to be on the other end of a 11-5-2 Roger, especially one from ITECE. Oh, but
Okay, that was
okay,
a
it's a
nice
cool
episode.
fry, it's a cool fry, it's fine. So everything is good. And he has a Athena, so it's all good. I don't think it can be busted down there.
Well, if this is going to be, if any of these teams have a marksman, it's going to look good. But the problem now, there's no marksman, so it's going to be an even fight with assassins coming in. But look at the fight, blood all
boy.
here coming into the back.
Oh boy!
There you go, Tempest Blaze there trying to secure the kill. There you shut down. Roger, double kill. Selena securing the kill on that one as well. And
Wow!
107. There you go. It's going to be 2-for-2 trade-off, but Roger is not done yet. Killing spree on the side of Roger. ITECE is going to start the onslaught coming in up in the middle.
Oh my goodness. Lord is up in 25 seconds, but it's a little bit too long to wait around for Lord. There's barreling down the mid lane. It might even be a GG push. Is this gonna be a GG push?
This is going to be a GG push, or like what Frozen say, just let it go. It's
Oh,
gonna be 2v1. Don't
get it,
that
get it,
link.
get it,
Roger's
get it,
gonna get it. Just let it go. Let it go. And it seems like CE will be winning.
Can't hold it back anymore! Oh my goodness! That was crazy!
That
It was
was
so crazy that we started singing karaoke because yeah, we haven't been at karaoke for a year.
Yeah, yeah. I was seeing Let It Go because I remember the first class you had with Hungry, that Disney kind of stuff. So
Yes.
I remember that. So, but
Yes.
with that being said, this is the victory going on with CE.
Wow! I didn't expect this. Okay, to be honest, okay, later I'll show you guys my prediction, but CE against all odds with a kill deficit of 20 to 29, we just see back breaking amounts of carrying from the back of Roger.
Exactly.
Right, this is back-breaking amounts of carrying. Right, look at his damage. Right, look at the amount of damage that he dealt out. Right, I'm surprised it's not even 100,000, but 82k is still a good number. Um, yeah, they are just giving the defending champions a run for their money.
Exactly. Look at it. Not only the hero damage, but the turret damage as well. Like
Yeah.
he's leading in terms of like everything.
Yeah, that was crazy. But like I said, still props to CC. But coming into game one, I've already predicted that their triple assassin comp, Selena is also assassin. If you, in case you guys didn't know, will be the tougher one to play, right? Because they need to find isolated heroes. They need to find isolated picks. They're constantly looking for picks, and we can see this even when it's when you see the tank and the support being a Selena draw hit, then it's just very skirmish oriented. It's just very pick oriented, right? But on the side of CE, right, they are very team fight oriented, and I think props to them. They were able to force the kinds of 4v4, 5v5 level of team fights, and I think they are able to utilize the draft in their favor. And
Yep.
ITCC just played into that, and and what really and initially we saw, right, they were ITCC was 6k ahead,
Yeah.
and how did they lose the lead, right? Because like like I said just now, what is the one thing that you can lose when you're at a 6,000 goal lead? And it is a lot fight. It
Yes.
is a contention at lot, right? I've seen many teams lose, huge leads, huge amount of leads at a lot fight. And
Yeah.
when you have your first lot barreling down your lane, you're likely gonna lose a tier 3 tower,
Yeah.
right? So again, props to CE. Congratulations on game number one. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in game number two.
Exactly. So we didn't have a chance to do this, but we did write
Yeah,
our
we did
predictions.
right. We did right our prediction. I'll show you. Right,
Yeah.
we wrote our. I kid you not. We did this before game number one,
Yes.
right? And 1, 2, 3.
So
We predicted
we pre-
ITECC, the defending champions.
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, this is a clear it's a very basic way of predicting, right? Like we're gonna choose someone, yes, the defending champion. But well done, CE. You proved
Exactly.
both of us wrong, and you gave the defending champions a run for their money.
Exactly. Now I believe that CE is definitely one of the teams to watch,
Yep.
especially bringing down the defending champion. So again, this is just the first game. It's going to
Yes.
be best of 3. I believe CC is going to come back strong in the second game. But before we go into the second game, let's take a short break, and when we come back, we will go to the second game.
A lot of my painting is about movement. I really gravitated to the circle, and from the circle came the atom. It's like the center of everything, the universe, our biology, all of it. The atom is constantly in motion. We're introducing activewear. It's the best way I can represent Uniqlo.
welcome back, esports fans, to Campus Legends season number 3, week number 3. So just now we had our first series, first game, ITECE against
Yes.
ITECC. ITECE coming in with the upset and winning that game.
Yes. An upset. I would say it's an upset, right? But I think that's the nature of tournaments, and
Yeah.
sometimes you are the biggest dog around, and then you think, you know what, I got it in the bag, and then you don't, right?
Yep.
And then you don't, and an underdog wins,
Yep.
and I think that is a better storyline.
Yep,
It's a better
exactly.
storyline.
All right, so now without wasting any time, we're going to start straight to game number 2. We're going to go into the draft lobby. ITECC is going to be
Your
on the
team
left-hand
is
side
banned.
now. and
Another
see-
ban. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So Nana is going to be banned now. Let's see who's the next banning for College East. Is it going to be...
I think it's a throwaway ban, right? Okay, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you guys why, okay? It's a throwaway ban because, right? I think they are looking to open up one of
Your
the
team
overpowered
is
picks.
banning.
Like the constant bans, like
Ah.
Matilda, Eve.
Yep.
So sometimes you throw away a ban, right? You throw away a ban that does not matter, like Nana. Nobody's gonna pick Nana. You can ban Zilong, you can ban Franco, right? No, the likelihood of picking these heroes is very low,
Yeah.
right? It's very, very
Is
low,
banning.
right? So now they are forcing IT College East into a situation.
Yep.
Do you open 2 OP heroes and you let us choose first and you take the other one? Or you ban one of the other you ban one of the 2 OP heroes and I have exclusive rights to the OP
Your
hero.
team is
Yep.
picking.
Right? So this is just some of the reasoning. I would say the reasoning behind this Nana ban.
All right,
Yeah.
so it seems like it's going to be Lunox, the priority pick
Yep.
for College Central.
So even in a recent community tournament, right? That I played, the better teams always ban Lunox. Like they never let Lunox through. So we are looking at this is one of the situations where you're gonna give me something that you don't want to give me.
Okay, it seems like on the side of College East, they have Barrage and Paquito. I
Oh, it's
believe.
not a jaw hit. It's Selena, but there's no jaw hit.
Okay, CC is going to go with that Selena and that Selena again with that Kufra.
Yes, Atlas.
Well, Alice is...
Okay, so Atlas, again, I will say at least in the Singaporean context, right? Based on what I've seen so far,
Your team
Atlas
is
can
banning.
win games on his own, right? Atlas, he doesn't even need a 4-5 man ultimate. Sometimes he just grabs 2,
Your
just
team
2
is
heroes,
banning.
and he can end the fight there and then.
Yep.
Right? If you just let him ulti 2 of your teammates, like it's done. Like that's the fight already. Considering all follow-ups, come true, follow through. Atlas is a devastating pick for the side of College East. I'm excited.
Alright, so Benedetta is going to be banned down on College East, and let's see what's the final ban coming in. I believe they're going to probably
team is
ban Hyper. They're not going to ban at all.
I think probably. Okay, there is no good reason to not ban on the third ban. I mean, they probably was like, oh, it was our turn, and I mean, it happens to the best
Yeah.
of us. So looks like it's gonna be a Benedetta follow-up ban from College East. Makes sense considering that they have not picked any of their side lanes as of yet. And what is good here from College East is that they're gonna stick.
I could guard the Empire with my life.
Wow!
Fanny!
Wow!
What? Talking about
Yes!
Talking about Roja.
Yes, this is the Rojak that I've been looking for. I'm excited. Yes, I mean, you know, when do you see? I mean, those of you that play Mobile Legends, when do you see a Fanny the most? You see a Fanny the most during your Epic and Grandmaster games,
Exactly.
right? But it's a scary kind of Fanny
Yeah.
because likely it's just someone really pro behind that Fanny player is just gonna bully all the players in that rank category, and ITECC thinks, you know what? Sure, you may have game 1, but I'm just gonna play my Pop Storm hero,
Oh,
my
man.
Pop Star hero, Fanny.
I'm really excited to see this Fanny because ITECC is down by 1 game.
Yes.
So I mean technically logically you want them to win, right? If you want to
Yeah,
win, you gotta
yeah. They're like fighting for the series, right?
exactly.
They're fighting for the series because CE is already up one game, and wow, I mean to be this risky, I think this is what I respect. At least they have my respect, right? You know, you're like, I'm just gonna play what I believe in. Yes, there's gonna be a meta. Yes, there's gonna be something safer, but I'm not about that. I'm all about making the plays. I'm all about having the picking heroes. There's high risk, high reward, and I can respect that. I can respect that.
Alright, so welcome to game number 2, series number 1. We have ITECC going up against ITECE, with ITECE up by 1 game. Look at Bharat here down in the bottom trying to cut the wave, but he's gonna get caught with a 2v1. Look at that bouncing ball securing that slow on that Bharat. Xbox with that first blood kill. Roger
That's no
coming in.
dinosaur. That's a lizard that got stomped.
So it seems like there's going to be a fight with that little one real Fanny there using that cable, trying to secure that one. I think he managed to secure that. It's going to be Atlas trying to aim that back line, but look at that Roger coming in, but both teams are going to reset and, yep, regroup.
Angelo is the kind of assassin player I aspire to be but will never be. Like, he just plays all these difficult assassin heroes and does well. And speaking of difficult,
That was a nice save there by Kufra. You know, 2v1. You know, Selena almost went down, but Kufra came in at the right time with that bouncing ball. So we're going to focus here. Up in the bottom, it's going to be 1v1, Bharat and Xbox.
Barasa's gonna have a good. He's not gonna have a good time against this lineup or this lane matchup. Like, look at that. He's just gonna get. Oh, he's gonna get roasted.
Oh my god.
Have you tried
2-0.
roasted lizard? Have you tried roasted lizard? Because Bento has. He has he's created a fried lizard bento.
Wow, that Xbox. Now that they mentioned Xbox recent patch has been buffed.
Oh really?
Yeah, they buffed Xbox. So I think it's a good time to see.
Yeah,
Xbox.
and we are seeing the effects of that buff. 2-0-0 in the first 2 minutes.
Exactly. Look at how aggressive Bento is with that Xbox, trying to cut lanes and whatnot. We're gonna focus here up in the middle. Abyssal arrow is gonna hit.
Is he gonna go for it?
Oh,
No.
she's not gonna go for it. There's no follow-up by Kufra. Last Insanity has been used, but did not securing the kill there. Roger trying to
the
chase.
bento might get eaten here by. Oh no, he's not.
So 2v2, Kufra was there to save his teammate. So the first turtle is gonna be out, and it seems like both teams will compete for this turtle.
It's like, you know what? I may not have some bento today, but I'm gonna have some turtle soup.
Okay, so
And speaking of soup,
here comes the Fanny securing the kill on that
my
double kill on that Bharat. Look at Roger. Roger is surprising low, but he wants that Fanny so bad. But Fanny's gonna recall Selena securing the kill on that Atlas. Is gonna be, I think it's gonna be 2-0 trade-off on the side of CC.
yeah, a 5-1 coming in. This is the kind of score that we expect from ITECC, right? Being the defending champion and all that. I think they're finally treating this game a little bit more seriously.
Exactly.
As compared to game number 1.
With Fanny, no doubt.
Well, with Fanny, yeah, you know, if it works, right?
Oh my god, and while we were saying about that, Lunox securing the kill on her own there up top on Paquito. So it seems like CC is up there. Here comes the Tyrant's Rage with that bouncing ball combo. Atlas trying to get that combo going, but it's not going to happen. Here comes Fanny and Xbox.
no.
Last Insanity! Did not secure the kill, but Fanny was there for
Oh
that
my
cleanup.
goodness.
Oh man, it's 3-0 on
That's
the
just
side
brutal.
of CC.
Yeah, that's just brutal. The score is 9-1 right now. Before even the first turtle, they're already down by almost 4,000 gold. I don't see how CE can come back from this one, especially with how oppressive the Fanny is going to continuously be throughout the early and the mid game.
Exactly. So this is going to be second turtle. Fanny securing that turtle. And it's going to go to Atlas. Atlas trying to just to push back the onslaught coming in from CC. And it seems like both teams are going to reset. But here's going to be a one-on-one fight. The two fighters.
Bento is in a world of hurt. He's in trouble. Oh, he's not in trouble. He has flicker. Oh!
Paquito is going to come in. He's going to dive the tower. Securing the kill.
Oh, he tried to find Nemo, but Nemo ate him up instead. Wow. Good play there from the not a good play from. I think it was more of a mistake from Bento rather than Nemo making a great play. But speaking of great plays, that's a pickup for Selena.
Yep,
So
getting that
extending
revenge
that
kill.
lead again.
Okay, here comes Fanny aiming for that Roger, but here comes the gang
Wow!
coming in. Look at that, super low there. Roger manages to escape Barat and Atlas trying to save his teammates, and believe that Roger will recall and reset. But look at that, Atlas is surprisingly low using that flicker to escape in the T2 turret.
Look at the Atlas health. Right? I don't think anybody can be a tank when Fanny is around.
Okay, Roger there trying to get that Kufra, but Kufra is super tanky at this point of time, so both teams will not be engaging in any unnecessary fights.
Okay, let's go back to the scoreboard. We are looking at 11 to 16, 17k to 12 to 13k, right? And are they gonna extend the lead here? I think they might.
There you go, 2v1 Xbox coming in. Paquito is at
it's
like
so
20%
far from
left.
home.
Look at Bento. He has his last insanity. He's gonna use it, but
Oh,
no! And
He weaves his ultimate!
Abyssal Arrow misses as well. Kufra wants that cleanup, but
Oh.
he has no damage coming in. So wasted ulti coming in from Bento.
Yeah, exactly. They just have to settle for a tower instead.
Alright.
Oh, okay, no. Okay, I think Purify is like really saving lives, like right now.
Yep,
Right?
exactly.
Like Eudora could have been dead at least 3 more times, I would imagine, if it wasn't for Purify.
Yep, so the third turtle of the game is up top. I think both teams will try to converge here up top here. Last insanity will be used. Someone's going to go down. Atlas is going to go down, but here comes Fanny with that mega kill on that support hero Eudora. Barat is surprisingly low, trying to use that spit. Manages to get the spit and using the flicker to get that.
It doesn't even matter! It don't matter, it's a Fanny!
It doesn't matter when you have the cables on your side, and there you go. It seems like CC will be securing that third turtle of the game.
I think this game is done, right? Like really, just the moment the first Lord is up, okay? I think this is how it's gonna go down. The first Lord is up, they secure the Lord, they go for the GG push.
There you go.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Here comes Fanny securing that kill with that cables coming in to the turret as well. So it seems like both teams will not engage any further, and they're gonna reset.
Okay, so for CE right now, like if you're CE, you're in a world, you're in a ton of trouble, right?
Yep.
The goal lead is almost at 10k, and you are really just looking to farm, right? So everything hinges, I would say, on Atlas right now. If Atlas gets a good, 3-man, 4-man kind of ultimate, right? And then the follow-ups are all on point, they may turn this around. They may.
Okay, seems like it's going to be 2 there. Barat's going to go down the hands of Selena. We're going to focus here in the bottom lane. They're going to try to secure this T2. But it seems like, okay. Alright, now look at Selena, how aggressive she is.
Yeah, she's like bullying Atlas, like
Exactly.
she's not supposed to do that.
There you go. Trying to aim the back line there. Kufra.
He couldn't even get his ultimate off.
Oh,
The Atlas couldn't even
man.
get his ultimate off.
It seems like it's going to be 2-for-nothing trade. CC winning that team fight and securing that T2 down at the bottom. So there's going to be, it's a huge win for CC.
CC is a different team coming into game 2. I think they finally are not letting up anymore. They're like, you know what? It was a warm-up in game 1, but now for game 2 and game 3, possibly, it's gonna be very, very different games. It's gonna be very, very painful games for College East.
Exactly. It has been a snowball, if you will, since the very beginning.
Yeah.
Right? For CE. Now, on the side of CE,
Oh,
that was a...
Look at that.
Oh, that flicker
Oh,
was...
but she whiffed it.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Fanny there coming
Oh wow,
in
that
the...
abyssal arrow.
Wow.
And a follow-up from
Right.
Kufra. Oh yes, that is the ultimate I'm looking for from Atlas.
That was a nice ultimate from Atlas, but apparently it's occurring no kill as well. But look at Bento trying to escape that. He has that final fight coming in, but Paquito trying to push the onslaught coming in from CC, but CC's not going to let up. They look at Selena trying to be aggressive. He's
boy.
going to get that Bento. Can Bento escape the nice Abyssal Arrow, trying to save his teammate, and there you go. Bento securing the kill with the help of Abyssal Arrow. That was a nice team play coming in from ITECC.
Just a few minutes ago, it was a 9 kill difference.
Yep.
Now it's a 20 kill difference.
Wow.
I think for the side of CE, still a better late game composition overall, I would say. For ITCC, I think they should really choose to try and close up the game ASAP. If not, once we reach the late game, they're gonna have a lot of trouble closing the game against CE, right?
Exactly. It's going to be 3v1 here up top. There is no way Barat is going to save himself there. But look at all his teammates. Abyssal Hero hits. Is there going to be any follow-up? But Roger with that. Wow.
That discipline. She realizes like, oh no, I'm gonna get punished if I harass, if I go in for follow-up damage.
Exactly.
Decides to dash away. I like that a lot.
Yep, ITCC now will be going for the Lord uncontested. And look at that. The Kufra and Selena zoning out the opponents. That's a good play.
Yep, the Lord is taken, right, from CC, and with this Lord push, earlier I predicted they would end the game there and then, but with some of the kills being given back to CE, you know, they may just have a chance to defend this Lord push.
Yep, it's going to be 6v5 right now for CC, just because they have the Lord. And is it a good idea for them? Is it Lord is going to go up top?
Yeah.
So I believe, are they going to be split pushing, or are they going to push with the Lord?
Well, it seems like they're just harassing them up in middle and trying to siege on a different lane, on different terms, away from the Lord. So I think this is their strategy going in, and I'm thinking they are just looking to speed up the team because they have to defend the Lord.
Exactly. But it seems like they're going to go all in.
Wow.
Xbox, nice kill, double kill with the
that is it. That's the
insanity.
GG push.
That's going to be the GG push. But Fam, Geek, Fam, and the Crystal is going to go down. And that is...
Wow. Right, you see my predictions now. Now you know why they call me the professor. The first Lord I predicted, all they needed was one Lord, and the game will end.
Yep.
Then and there. Considering the goal difference, considering the momentum coming in from Fanny, a 7-0-4 Fanny, 7-0-4. But it's insane that considering that she probably did the most damage, I would think she did. Right? Did she? No, it was Selena. I'm surprised. So Fanny was like the biggest threat on the battlefield. Like without a doubt, I think if you watch the game, I think everyone is clearly most afraid of Fanny.
Yep.
Right? But the unsung hero, the silent killer, right, was Sky. Sky on the Selena.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Look at that, 28% damage. All those abyssal arrows hitting, all the follow-ups, and we just have a carry we have a support that carried the game.
Exactly, and when you look at Selena and Kufra, right, 73% for both on team fight participation. That is what you want. You want to have your support and your tank in team fight.
Yeah, let's just fight. Let's just go pick fights.
Yep, exactly.
I want to fight now.
And when you look at what do you call this, CE, they have like, look at Eudora, the support. Participation is only 25%. You know, and Atlas is at 50%. It's way different from
yeah. So
CC.
I believe Eudora is a little bit unfortunate here in against the draft of CC, right? I think it's a little bit mixed up. So it's sorry, CE is on the left side and CC is on the right.
Yep.
So for the side of Eudora, I think she's gonna struggle, right? Against when you have a Fanny and a Selena running around. Yes, you can stun, but if you stun a Fanny while she's on cables, it doesn't really matter because she's still going to follow her cables and be drifting to another direction. You cannot stop Fanny even with your on-demand stun, right? And if you get stunned out by the Selena, right? She's just gonna 100 to 0 you, before you can, you know, press any buttons on your phone. Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just not a good game to be on Eudora. Maybe they pick Eudora because on the side of CE they feel like, oh, the support player is more comfortable on a Eudora. That's fine, but sometimes your comfort pick may not be the best pick for the situation, and that's why we see a situation here where Eudora, despite being an early game hero, just had no showing, right, for the entire portion of the early game.
Yep. What's important right now and what is truth is that we are going to go to the third game.
Yeah.
So I did not go to the third game last week. So this is the first time we are going
Well, I
to
was
the third
constantly
game.
going to third games in the first week.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to go to the third game for the first series of today. So don't go anywhere. See you guys soon. Welcome back, Mobile Legends Bang Bang fans, to Campus Legends Season 3, week number 3. We have the first two games, first series, ITECC against CE, 1-1. So we're going to go to the deciding game, game number 3 next. So CE won first. After that, CC come in with that Fanny,
Yes.
surprisingly, and
Yes.
they trash CE.
Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an understatement. That was an understatement. Trashing was just, I think they got it's just not fun, right?
Yeah.
It's just to the point where it really wasn't fun for CE to
Yeah.
even play the game anymore. I've been in this kind of games where you have a dominating Fanny. But the surprise, right, is that sometimes it's not the hyper. Fanny was the hyper, in case you guys forgot. It's not the hyper that becomes the MVP. It was the support, right?
Yep.
And this is like what I advocate, right? I mean, it's a bit harder for tanks, by virtue of not being able to do much damage, having to go to the front line and sometimes die for your teammates. But it was a mage support, Selena, that got the MVP.
Alright, so this is the third game for the first series. ITE College East is going to be on the left and CC College Central is going to be on the right. Seems like Popolen Koopa, Lunox and Nana again.
Yeah, they're doing that Nana throwaway ban. Oh, and then they're banning the Eudora now.
Wow, okay, so it's going to...
They're like, you know what? You want to take Eve? Give us Matilda. You want to take Matilda? Give us Eve.
yeah, I think one of those heroes will be picked, definitely.
Yeah,
You know?
I would expect. If College East decides to give up on both,
Yeah.
I would love to see it, College Central just taking the other two.
Okay, so they're going to focus on that Kufra first.
But does it work? Yeah, the question is, can you take both? Does it make sense for your draft?
Matilda, okay.
Is it a Matilda? Do we see the Eve?
Real world manipulation.
Let's
for the
go!
first time.
Let's go!
Yay!
Let's go! Alright.
So two support is going to be in the middle. So I believe there's going to be no tanks coming in from CC. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna be Matilda as a tank. Like, I think the Matilda is gonna go for a Roma build setup, and a Roma build setup for Matilda is gonna be it's just gonna be tank item oriented all the way.
Okay, so it seems like Luo Yi and Alice will be picked on the side of College East.
Maybe for College East, like, I think CC probably thinks that, hey, that guy plays, or girl plays Nana, right? And Eudora. And what if we ban these two? What are we gonna see? Then now we see a Loi.
Oh, okay, Farsa pick. Juju, Professor, you gotta let me know, man. What are they doing? Okay, you have 3 support heroes, I can say, being picked. What's going on?
Okay, I think you want me to break down the draft, and I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, so Fasa, on very rare occasions, can be shifted to the side lanes.
Okay.
Okay, can be shifted to the side lanes. I'm not sure what is their final laning setup, because for Eve, Eve has one of the highest base movement speed, right? So I think she will do well as well.
Okay.
On the side lanes. But if I were to allocate them to lanes, right? Ideally, we'll be looking at Matilda as the roamer.
Okay.
Okay, as position 5. Eve as the mid lane, Paquito and Fasa on the side lanes. This is how I would do it. So for the side of IT College Central, they're still looking for their hyper. I don't think they have. I don't believe they're locked in a hyper yet. Angelo is still looking for his hero and flexing his hyper pick, which I like a lot.
Okay, so it seems like College East will have Bruno as their mid laner and jungler. Let's see what's going to be the final pick for CC. I believe it's going to be a marksman. What do you think?
I don't think I think it's gonna be Assassin, because it's Angelo. Angelo has taken 2 different Assassin heroes in the last 2 games. I believe he'll be Assassin again in this game.
There you go. That's why you are the professor. So Link will be the pick. Now, looking at the composition, am I right to say CC is trying to be aggressive and trying to close this game as soon as possible?
For the side of CC?
Yeah.
To be honest, I think CC has a lot of stopping power in the early, as well in the late. I would say that overall, by having the Matilda, by having the Eve, they are scaffolding well for the early mid game. Even with the Paquito as well, right? So Paquito is gonna be a beast the moment he turns level 4. So this is all going to set up for a very nice mid game, but if we look at the hyper late game, it is on the side of CE, right?
Alright.
With Alice, right? With Alice, who's going to be very, very unstoppable. So, but the thing is this, right? Sometimes, even if you have the late game composition, if you do not get there, or if you get crowd controlled down, or if you get bursted down, you get a kind of burst that's coordinated from 2 to 3 people at the same time, it doesn't matter how many items you have, right? You can be the most late game hero, you can have 6 items, you're still gonna die, right?
Alright.
And the thing is this, sorry, I'm still
Yep.
going through my analysis. So the thing is this, so with Bruno, Bruno and so Bruno is not going to scale well into the late game as well, right? And the rest of the heroes on our side, like you talk about the Kufo, the Loi, they're just not going to scale. They're not going to scale. So and first blood to CC.
Go first blood there coming in from CC. Is going to be aggressive coming in from both teams. Look at Paquito caught in the middle. He's going to use that flicker to escape. Bruno trying to get that kill. But look at Farsa. She wants that kill so bad by using the fly. I think it's wings by wings to escape.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems like it's a Eve that is off lane. So like we talked about it earlier, right? It could be Fasa and Eve, either on the mid, and either Fasa or Eve on the off lane. So I think they opted for something a little bit different. And Eve being on the side lane is okay. She's okay on her own, right? Because of her movement speed. But it looks like there's going to be another kill here for CC.
Okay, Bruno is going to
Wow.
go down in the hands of Ling. And mind you, he still has his Tempest of Blade not used yet. And there you go. He just activated that. He won that kill. But Matilda securing the kill on their UE. Kufra is not going to run away thanks to Farsa with that slowing CC.
And they're already off to close to 2,000 gold lead and going to extend it further with a turtle pickup.
So we're going to focus here in the bottom lane. Seems like Step Bro with the Xbox is going to be cut away from that minion wave. Paquito being super aggressive, trying to secure that T1. But look at how aggressive CC is. And here comes another fight coming in. That's Louis trying to use that yin and yang, trying to get that Kufra
Nice
securing
return
that kill on that Ling. Matilda will go down as well in the hands of Xbox. So it's going to be a winning team fight from the side of CE.
Yo, they need that. They really need that to be able to come back to the game. Right now, if we talk about goal, still 1,005, that's okay, still manageable. They can still try to attempt a comeback, but they need to understand this. They are not the later game composition. The later game composition is on the side of CC, and if they do not look to get a significant lead or they do not close out the game in time, it's still going to be in CC's favor.
There you go. Last Insanity was used. I think that was just basically to disengage from the CC coming in from ITECC. But here comes the teammates. Kufra there trying to get the Matilda with that bouncing ball so that he can't escape. Farsa with that feathered airstrike pushing away Kufra. So both teams...
But she missed all her feather airstrike except for the last one.
So okay, real world manipulation has been activated. Here comes Ling with that Tempest of Blade. Surprisingly low trying to get that Bruno, but
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
He should
with
be
that
fine. He should be
support
fine. He should be
coming
fine.
in. But look at...
Or is he not?
Is he? No, he's not going to
With a
go.
Ling looking hungry for that kill.
Wow, Kufra there saw that Matilda hiding in the bush, and both teams will reset and regroup.
They are, and the first turtle is still not being contested. This,
Exactly.
that's insane.
So feathered airstrike there was used. I think that's basically trying to push away Kufra and Luo Yi. It's going to be 3v2 here up in the middle. I think both team Xbox is going to go down in the hands of Paquito. 2v1 setup there, Ling with that help. And I think both teams will be trying to contest this first turtle of the game.
I mean, if you're lower E, oh, another kill. For CE, in fact. Oh, that's a nice pickup from CE.
Of course, instead for the turtle, they're trying to get that fight. Look at that Luo Yi with that yin and yang securing that kill. So it's going to be 1-for-2 trade-off on the side of CE.
wow.
But Tempest of Blade has been used by the last Insanity, securing that kill on that Ling. So Tempest of Blade looks like it's blunt.
That was amazing follow-up from Xboard. Like, you understand that, you know, Ling has used his ultimate. Oh, but it goes down here.
But again. Paquito
Oh,
there
wow.
just hides on the side of Farsa from that feathered airstrike, and why not? They are gonna trying to clear this wave and securing the T1 turret down in the bottom.
There's just so many back and forths.
Yep.
Right? Like, it's not even clear. I mean, yes, there's a goalie, but it's not even clear who is going to take game number 3 right now.
Exactly. So it seems like in terms of goal, 3K, is that huge?
Yes, it's significant, but we are still seeing CE, not say we still see CE being able to make some comebacks. They still can fight back, and they can still take team fights if they engage well enough, especially with the Kufra.
There you go, real world manipulation combos with that feathered airstrike. Nowhere to go. Bruno is down. 0 for 3 KDA for that Bruno.
Yeah.
That's bad news.
Yeah, Bruno's are just not having a good time. He's not even. I think his goal amount at 3.1k. He's only leading against the Matilda. Can you imagine that? He's only leading against the position 5 from ITECC.
There you go, last Insanity has been activated by Tempest Blade with that securing that turtle. Iceball trying to run away, but Matilda with that circling eagle securing that kill. They want more.
Wow.
They want Luo Yi. Luo Yi is going to go down. Bruno's going to go down as well. There's no way he's going to save himself.
Yeah.
There you go. Team wipeout. Mayday, mayday, ITECE.
Mayday, indeed. Yeah, I think they're just gonna do like some converts on the towers right now. We're gonna see. I think there's already 2 towers down. Likely gonna be the third for ITECC. Xbox not gonna be able to defend this.
No way with that feathered airstrike, but Flicker was used to save himself. Kufra is going to be there trying to engage, but I don't think it's going to be a good engage coming in from CE. They are not winning any team fight for now, so I believe they're not supposed to get into any fights.
Yeah, but it's such a tough game for College East. Kufra really needs to look for plays, but gets denied from the Matilda.
Yep, exactly. We're going to focus here in the middle. So it's going to be 3v3 right now, but look at that Blood Oath coming in from that Alice. No support coming in from his teammates. Kufra there trying to get the Matilda caught off guard, but I think Matilda was there just to open up the map for his teammates.
Oh, that feather airstrike though.
Feathered airstrike with that last. There you go. That was the Paquito securing that kill in the tower. Oh man, I'm running out of breath now. Alice is gonna go down 3-4-0 on the side of CC. Professor, what should CE do?
I'm not. How do you come back from this? Maybe that's one way, right? You just wait for CC to overextend themselves, and you hope for a comeback. I think that's really all they can do right now. They are likely gonna get pigeonholed into their base, right? And they're just gonna give full map control over to CC. Not that they want to, but they really have no choice. We're gonna look. They are gonna defend the turtle until Link comes back, and he's gonna pick up the buff, and he's gonna go and continue his rampage with all buffs intact.
Exactly. I still believe this is the second turtle of the game. You know, it seems like Xbox is definitely gonna be caught off guard. Look, uses the last Insanity to escape. Real world manipulation is gonna slow him down, and Yves with that chessboard securing that kill. Farsa with that feathered airstrike.
Oh, wow.
Ling securing the kill on the Bruno. Loy is gonna go down. Double kill. Can we get a triple coming in from Ling? But no way. Kufra and Alice super tanky will be saved by the inhibitor turret.
Amazing mechanics from Angelo. He dodged the Tyrant's rampage, right? Is it?
Yep.
Tyrant's rampage. The last second to prevent being stunned, being pushed back into the tower, and he managed to evade death.
Wow, and there you go, CC securing that first Lord of the game, and I believe Lord is going to be knocking in the bottom lane. So what should CC do? Should they split push or should they attack like the game?
Honestly, CC can do whatever they want. It's their game to lose. they don't need anyone telling them what to do. They're like, you know what? We can choose to do what we want. however we want, and it's not
Blue team
nothing's
turret
gonna
has
and
been
C cannot do
destroyed.
anything about it, right? If
Yep.
if Link decides, you know what, I want your blue buff and your red buff, C is like, okay, sir, please go ahead. And
There you
take it.
go, team fight coming in with that real world manipulation and fed airstrike
Wow.
killing spree. I believe this is going to be the GG push. It's 4v3 right now with the Lord knocking up in the middle. Inhibitor's going to go down in the bottom, the middle as well. This is going to be the GG push. They have not enough team coming in fight from the side of CC. Mega kill on that lane. There you go. Alice trying to be tanky, but Farsa securing that kill. One more kill to get that team wipe. Late team wipe. Bruno is not going to do anything. I think it's going to be the GG push. Last Insanity trying to be used to clear the wave. That was a good play from Xbox. But here comes the last minute
Look
wave
at
in the
the
bottom.
damage.
They're going to be... Tempest Blade has been used. Team Wipeout CC is going to be winning the last game of the series. So 2-1 CC. Defending champions. Wow.
The defending champions showing why they are the defending champions. Against Sky MVP, I think this is what he is really good at. He's really good at securing kills and exerting map pressure in the early game, and scaffolding, right? Scaffolding the early and mid game for the rest of his team. And no surprise there, 30% damage and the highest damage done from the side of IT College Central. Yup, I think sometimes I think even the Matilda and Eve just didn't matter,
Yeah.
right? It was really just how Skype played, right? You give him some mage, shove him into the mid lane, and he's just gonna exert the early and mid game presence and convert kills. And when he convert kills, CC being as like almost a semi-professional team, right?
Yep.
Right now, I would say like they're as good as a semi-professional team. They're just gonna convert the towers and the objectives as well.
Exactly.
And we see like a lot of this discipline, right, coming
Yep.
in from College Central. Like, yes, you can take a turtle,
Yep.
right? But they understood